But right now, let's pick our goal of the week, all thanks to the sun. Yeah, it's back where we get to go through what we've seen over the last few days and pick out what we think are our goals of the week. So I'm going to go first, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
And mine comes from St James's Park.
As a goal! Callum Wilson is inside the 6-yard box after a lovely pass from Joe Linton on the left-hand side. Cross goal. Callum Wilson gets in front of centre-half Joe Worrell.
Yes, so it's not the one that most people might have picked, which is that Fabian Shah rocket. And that definitely deserves credit. But I liked the Callum Wilson goal, partly because we talked yesterday about his injury issues and what a feeling it is to just score in your first game and get right back into it. I know he's spoken about it's a World Cup year. I want to impress Gareth Southgate. No better way to do it than get that goal as he did. And I also like the fact that you had Alan St. Maximin, you had Joe Linton all involved in the build-up to that goal as well. I just thought it was a really well-worked goal by Newcastle. And it was that first-time flick by Wilson. I mean, how he's done it and to score as he's done, it was absolutely brilliant. And it cemented that victory for Newcastle. So that was my pick.
Well, I'm glad you picked him because we talked at length about Callum Wilson yesterday.
Yeah.
And I said he's the next best after Kane for me, as in for England strikers.
But that goal that he scored,
that's a brilliant flick, yeah.
It's a skill. It's not luck, is it? That's a skill.
No, he's got across his defender. He's got the slightest of nicks, but it's deliberate and he knows exactly what he wants to do. And, OK, it's gone in the top corner. He doesn't know he can put it in the top corner, but he knows if he gets across the body of the defender, he can get a flick and it can go in the bottom corner, top corner, but a little bit by chance, but it's a great goal.
Yeah.
That's Callum Wilson.
Yeah. Again, we'll review that game at St James's Park between Newcastle and Forest shortly. But what's your pick, Cam?
Well, you talked about a team goal. I want to do this goal by Ryan Sessegnon.
Dejan Kulusevski on the right-hand side fires across into the box, headed in! It's 1-1 and it's Ryan Sessegnon from close range.
Yeah, I mean, look, Kulusevski was pretty superb yesterday for Spurs. Came in Spurs at the end of the last season and certainly in January and made a massive difference very quickly for a young man. But the ball that he's put in and Ryan Sessegnon is an attack-minded wing-back. He's always done that really well. And that goal is a great run, great ball, great finish with his head. Now, Ryan Sessegnon's going to get the opportunity. I've seen on the left side, certainly, Andy Robertson a number of times do that type of run and get in at the far post area. Tottenham were overloading yesterday. There was all bodies coming in the 18-yard area from many different angles. And I thought it was a great finish, great header, real team goal. And Ryan Sessegnon, it'd be interesting to see what happens with him this year because he's not played enough.
Yes, since his move to Spurs, it's kind of it's been quiet.
Stuttered. It's been always, it feels like he's nearly got there. And yesterday, I know that he might not make the team every week in matches to come, but there is a big difference in him as a player and the way the style suits him. Their wing backs are really important to Spurs. So he's got an opportunity to shine now.
Yeah. And like we were mentioning before, when normally it's Kane or Son that's grabbing the headlines, certainly was Kulusevski yesterday. He was instrumental in that victory and that cross. Wow, superb cross from the right wing, right over deep far cross to the far post, and there was Sessegnon to put it away. Another worthy goal. Still think mine's better though. Anyway.